Hey guys, it's Pastor Danny. I just wanted to reach out to you all and talk to you about something that I'm sure you are already aware of, and that is places of worship returning to normal services beginning May the 20th. I say normal, but it won't be completely normal because there are some restrictions, and because of that, services here at Plano will look different than normal. First of all, we will not be having any Sunday school activities or Wednesday night programming for the time being. We hope that will open up soon, but it just seems like those are too close of quarters for us to be able to meet together, and so we will not be having those. So our first service will actually be Sunday, May the 24th. Sunday, May 24th will be our first worship experience together, but it will be, like I said, different than you're used to. The guidelines stipulate that we should have only 30 to 40% of our seating capacity in attendance. And so with that being said, it forces us to go to two services. It does. It forces us to split our congregation in half in order to be able to meet together. So here's what it's going to look like. There were plenty of different ways that we could have done this, but this is what we chose, for better or for worse. I think it will work out just fine. But for those of you who are regular attenders, you call Plano Baptist Church home. When you come in, if you typically sit over on the right of the sanctuary, then we're asking that you come to our 10 o'clock service. That 10 o'clock service is going to last until 10:45. The next service begins at 11:15, and we're asking that those who typically come to church and when they enter the sanctuary, they sit over on the left, please come to that 11:15 service, which will last until noon. We're creating a little bit of a window in between there so that we can come in and make sure that we disinfect the area and make sure that things are ready and clean for the next group. I know that it's not the easiest thing to try to wrap your mind around, but I promise we can make this happen if we just stay positive and if we try to be proactive. A couple of other things that I do want to make you guys aware of just so we can stay healthy and safe, and that is, number one, if you are feeling sick or unwell, please stay home. We don't want you to come until you are feeling better. Also, we understand that some of you aren't ready to get back out into public and you still have your concerns, and that is absolutely fine with us. We understand completely. For those of you that wish to stay home a little bit longer, we are going to continue to do our online services for you so that you can watch from your home. They will look a little bit different than what we've been doing. We will probably just videotape the services that morning and then re-air it probably Monday or Tuesday of the following week. Some things to keep in mind when you show up for worship. We are asking that you please try to keep distance of 6 feet between everyone as you enter into the sanctuary. And we are also asking that families spread out over the sanctuary and sit actually in every other pew. Every other pew we will have closed off so we can kind of force ourselves to distance ourselves from one another. Because of that, there are some things that we typically do on a Sunday morning that are just a part of our DNA, such as fellowship. We won't be able to do that for the time being. And so we're asking that you please not fellowship in the aisles and socialize there inside the sanctuary, but when services are over and you can go outside and maintain that 6 feet distance, then you can talk to each other and spend some time with one another. Also, I know that some of you are fearful of handling cash and handling things that other people have touched, and so we just want you to know that we still have our online giving, so you can give your tithes and offerings online by visiting our website. But on Sunday mornings, we won't be passing an offering plate, and instead we'll have an usher or one of our deacons back in the back at each exit so that you can give your tithes and offerings on the way out the doors. Guys, I realize that this isn't the way that we would have liked to come back to worship, but praise the Lord, we are able to worship together nonetheless. And so I cannot wait to see you on May 24th. If anything changes between now and then, we will let you know. There are some smaller details still left for you. If you're interested in learning a little bit more, we'll have those in the bulletins at worship on the 24th. It's also on our website. If you go to our website, www.planobaptistchurch.org, you will see right on the home page there is a link that opens up and you can see the guidelines and some of the things that we're putting into place to make sure that you are safe, our community is safe, and that we are loving people with the love of Christ by trying to do our part. So anyway, thank you guys. I pray you have a blessed day. I can't wait to see you for worship this Sunday. But more importantly, I can't wait to see you face to face on the 24th. Thank you.